I keep having people coming at me. If we're posting stuff about the pandemic and you see the large crowds of people and all of this, you got people who are these conspiracy theorists, okay? They're telling you not to believe the media, but y'all don't follow the media. I go to the CDC website. I do not follow the media. I log in every day to see what the numbers are, how they're looking. I do not watch the local news. I do not watch national news because of the fact that they're so biased and prejudiced against people of color. I've been stopped supporting the local news and our people, okay? So when I'm getting the information, I'm just going to the CDC. And when I go to the CDC, they don't even have enough data statistics to run to let us know by me being pregnant if I do get the virus that it would then transfer to my unborn child, because they don't even have enough people who've been infected. So they don't have enough people who has been affected, pregnant, to know if the virus will transfer to their unborn child, because they don't have enough statistics or data for that. So when you're thinking about science and scientists and the data that is needed, like when we was all in school, how did you do your hypothesis? You would need to collect the data and watch that data to confirm, either on a daily basis or whatever that you were doing, if your hypothesis would work. But you needed that data, you needed those numbers, you needed those statistics. So when the CDC says that they don't have enough numbers or enough data collected to confirm that, what does that tell you? That tells you that they need more people who happen to be pregnant and then contract the disease or the virus to determine if it would then transfer to that unborn child. So I'm not going to continue to argue back and forth with someone who's telling me that I shouldn't listen to the media. But then you're tagging me in all of these different sources of people who are also conspiracy theorists, who's pulling information from what? What source are they pulling this information from? But you want me to listen to that, but you don't want me to listen to the CDC, per the experts who actually run the data and run these statistics, the one who's giving you the information about the flu that you keep comparing to this COVID-19 virus. But you don't want me to listen to them for that information. You want me to listen to the independent sources that are telling me that I shouldn't listen to other people that you are technically still listening to compare the COVID-19 to the flu. That's a contradiction. And that is the reason why I can't follow and listen to these people. So regardless of what information that you put in front of me, we can listen to all of the different sources that you have. But the bottom line is going to be, if I get, and then here's the thing. The same person who constantly keeps tagging me in these different sources initially responded to my comment, and I put that on my podcast, responded to my comment telling me that it was a hoax. However, he or she has literally contradicted themselves several times throughout their points being made to say, oh, it is real. Now it's real, but it's not as bad as they want you to believe it being. So I'm so sorry, but you didn't contradict yourself so much. I can't listen to you. Your whole referencing and your sourcing and all of the things that you're doing, it's over. You didn't contradict yourself way too much for me to even believe or try to listen to you. And the bottom line is this. If I get infected, because they keep saying that it's a hoax or it's not as real or as bad as you, now it's hoax, not as real or not as bad as you want, they want you to believe it is, why would they want you to believe it? Because, and just like I posted back or commented back to this person, everybody knows that cancer and any other very, disease like HIV, AIDS, whatever, is the billion-dollar industry for our government, our pharmaceutical companies, our insurance companies. They're making money off of people being sick. They don't make money if you're not sick. So by them saying that they want you to protect yourself and not get sick, what is the benefit to them for that? Because they're not going to make any money from it. You see what I'm saying? it's just really crazy that in this society, in this country that we live in, people just don't matter. You know what I mean? And just going through the message boards and you seeing people being on the different sides, they use the data and statistics for everything else, such as their self-manifested fears against people of color. They use the data and constantly say if they see like the Arbery case or Trayvon Martin, any case that is dealing with prejudices and racism, they don't want us to believe that what they believe in, which is the media and the data statistics stating that, oh, well, y'all kill more of each other than we killing you, as if that should condone us dying because of your self-manifested fear. So they haven't changed in that. We live in a country that is so selfish, and that's the reason why we have these people who are out of control, that they couldn't even stay quarantined just for a week or 2 weeks to try to slow the numbers up. They couldn't do that. And they want us to believe that we live in a society where people care about each other. We live in probably one of the worst societies that don't. Our numbers increasing the way it is. I've realized that people are just selfish. People don't care about other people. We rather believe that something is not going to affect us or not affect us as bad, and we don't care about the numbers of the people that will be affected by the virus or by anything, by the flu, by cancer, by anything. We have people so selfish that they would literally be in an airplane sitting next to somebody who has a shaved head that looks probably like they have cancer, and literally makes fun of that person who has cancer, stating, am I going to get cancer? We are the worst. We have the worst humans in society.